Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your weekly read. My name is E.T., and I'm an intuitive energy reader and Reiki master. And my intention with this video is to dive into the energies of the week ahead and give you some crystals or some crystal energies that might help support you in whatever challenges or situations you're going through. Support any chakras that might be out of balance. So we have two. Let's just get one crystal advice. Okay, wow. That one flew out. Which came first? This came first. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Lepidolite. And I'm getting a pretty strong message, Leo, on Lepidolite alone, so I will go ahead and uncover that at the bottom of the deck. This is our subconscious energy. And what this is telling me is you either are in a state of peace or you need to seek a state of peace. And can't speak today. Specifically, a peaceful state of mind. And Lepidolite can help you to achieve that. It feels like to me, because I feel a pull, it feels like this is what you want. So let's uncover what might be going on. With Carnelian here, it is the only card in reverse. And I take reversals in this deck as emphasis. So it is extremely important, or you will have a very important opportunity. Or it is very good for you to work with Carnelian. But it seems to me that you have an important opportunity Sorry, I'm just feeling the energy here. Okay, Leo, this opportunity this week is regarding your self-worth. You may have to defend your self-worth or defend your name in some way. Yes. And if you find yourself stuck in a situation where somebody is speaking poorly about you, or you've just been made aware of some sort of unsavory gossip, with this download coming in, whatever made you aware of this, or however you came upon this information, is the same way that you're going to get the information to solve the problem or to move past this. Yeah, so I don't know why. That's a very strange feeling. I'm getting the feeling of like gossip, like somebody malicious rumors, like somebody spread malicious rumors to take your confidence down or to hurt your confidence. And you need to shake it off, obviously, and it feels like you're Leo. You already shook it off. You don't need to worry about it. But you kind of do need to be careful of your roar, is what I just heard. So with Adrian here, this is not a card that comes out often, but it's the first card in the deck. And I'll tell you a funny story. When I first started getting into crystals, I confused Adrian. What is that crystal? I confused Adrian with black tourmaline. And so for 2 weeks, I was carrying around Adrian, thinking it was black tourmaline. And black tourmaline, the intention was to have a very protective energy. But it was deeper than that with Adrian, because Adrian is an amplifier of energy as well. So black tourmaline will transmute what needs to be transmuted. But Adrian will amplify even dark energies so that they can be seen, reflected, made manifest in the 3D with these swirly swirlies, just to be looked at and then transmuted. You can barely see the face in this crystal. It looks like Poseidon. I don't think that's an accident. So if there's been malicious gossip, if you're in this situation where there's been gossip about you, and you're a Leo, you already brushed it off, you're confident in yourself, it really didn't hurt, you might be faced with a situation where you need to confront the people gossiping. And 555 on the timer, careful. This card is telling you careful with your roar, Leo. Because I'm not saying that the people who are gossiping about you, that their bite is worse than their roar. That's not the point. The point is, with Adrian being an amplifier of energy, your roar, instead of scaring them off and asserting your position, will stoke whatever unsavory emotion and work they have to do within them and amplify it. And I said them, so it makes me feel, well, it could be a singular them, but it makes me feel like it's a group of people, and you definitely do not want to amplify and further piss off a group of people that has been maliciously gossiping about you. This is a very specific situation for somebody, and I don't want to sit in this energy for very long. And luckily, the advice is to turn to your ancestors. Turn to your inner divine wisdom. And if you don't have that, or you don't know what that means, find a meditation video on YouTube. It doesn't have to be long, 10-15 minutes. Specifically for you and this situation, about managing anger. Somebody in your ancestry, in your lineage, has faced a very similar situation. I might be tapping into a past life of yours. This might be a cycle that you're playing out again. But in some way, the wisdom of how to overcome the anger in this situation will come to you when you are quiet. Amber is fossilized tree sap. Tree sap runs down the tree, right? Slowly, but it's still in motion. When it becomes a fossil, it can't move, obviously. There's no liquid. You need to fossilize yourself and then look at that, hold that fossil, hold that amber out to the light and look through it. That is I don't know, that means something to somebody, but I have a feeling it could mean going to the records. So 8:44 on the timer, if you know how to work with the Akashic records, or if you have somebody who you trust who will read your Akashic records, you probably already know about this situation, but there is a situation that you can gain wisdom from the past to help you to address and solve this current situation. And it all resolves around anger, managing anger, reducing inflammation, reducing anger, potentially regarding some group of people, with it being a 3. Okay? So what just came to me with this suddenly is a team. So maybe this is a team at work, your rival team. Or maybe you can do so much because you've got that fire that you're showing up. You one person are showing up an entire team of people. But it doesn't matter what the situation is, to be honest with you, because the advice here is you need to connect with a different team. your angelic team, your ancestral team, because there's wisdom there that will save you so much effort and save you so much potential, I don't want to say destruction, but just bad vibes persisting around for longer than they need, and reduce the potential for there to be an outburst or a confrontation. So while you need to assert your confidence and your position that you will not be disrespected, okay, you need to sort of assert that you are aware of this behavior and it will not be tolerated, but you need to do it in a way, in a very careful, enlightened, healing sort of way. And that's a strange combination of words, because when you're being attacked, the last thing you want to, or the last thing that you're probably thinking about, is healing the other person. But at 11:11 on the timer, you might be in a place, Leo, where you have a higher vantage point and you see the wounds 11:22 on these people, and you see why they're acting the way they are, and you see why they were attacking you or spreading rumors about you. And so you need to take that higher perspective and that empathy. You need to, if you can, find that empathy for their inner child, right? Because that's what's really calling out 11:44. That's why they're acting out. That's why they're ganging up, because their little child inside has not been reparented the way that you reparented yourself. Okay? Amber will give you that strength. I'm sorry. Carnelian will give you that strength. Amber will reduce the inflammation of this entire situation and allow you to reconnect with the divine wisdom that you need to see those who act like children for the children that they really are, and give them the empathy that they need. 11 or 12:22 when I said that. It's not always fun being the higher person, right? Or being the bigger person, especially when people are taking low blows and making you feel bad. But like I said at the beginning of this, and with this light around your mane, you shook it off. You're the Leo, you shook it off. But make sure that you shook it off and you shake it all off. Maybe you need to go listen to that Taylor Swift song. But shake it all off and find a way to be prepared should these negative energies come back again, how you will react to them. Yeah, pride. Don't let your pride get ahead of you, of your emotions, which you've already controlled. I'm getting strong, so we're talking to you, Leo, but I'm also getting strong strength card from the tarot energy, which has a lion on it, which is a woman taming a lion. You've tamed your pride, or you can, or you should, this week, to make sure that this doesn't come back to you. You can tame your pride to reduce inflammation in this situation and take the enlightened route. And what I'm also getting from this is not, besides your ancestors or whoever's providing this higher knowledge to you, besides being seen in a golden light by them, you will also be seen in a golden light by other people who have viewed this situation and you don't even know. 404 or 1404 on the timer. You don't even know that somebody has witnessed this, or somebody is aware of these things, and they might even be waiting to see how you react. But when you react the right way, they will see you in a golden light. They will be proud of you. So, your affirmation is, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Right? And that goes back to seeing these hurt kids, knowing that you were a hurt kid maybe once too, and you did the work, so you want to give them the benefit of the doubt. You want to put your pride aside for them, but really for you. right? So, Leo, it's not easy, but you have a lot to gain in terms of wisdom and peace. Amber is given to teething children to reduce their inflammation and bring them peace. 15:15 on the clock. So I hope that this message resonates with you, Leo. If it did, please give it a like, a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Have a wonderful week.